Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, April 23, 2025. Ideas for practical improvements can be strong today, as they come together in your mind. It can be a good time of insight into your money situation, and your resourcefulness is in the foreground. You might receive or give very practical advice now, and you learn a lot in the process. Your goal is to find solutions to long-standing problems. You might receive news of an important learning endeavor, or circumstances may be such that you need to become more organized and efficient with your work and daily life. Transportation issues might change, for example. There may be a reality to face when it comes to your finances as well. Revelations today are either exciting or rattling. Either way, they prompt a desire to change your outlook and the ways you relate to the world. Today arrives with so much joyous potential for the love you could be thanking your lucky stars. As sweet Venus, our goddess planet of attraction and sensuality, dances through the heavens, she will reach out her hand in a sextile to electric Uranus, who is shaking it up in your solar house of dating and passion. This could bring a sudden decision to turn a soul lover into a committed partner or allow singles to meet someone who tickles their fancy. Couples could find a whirlwind adventure awaits. If you're able to go on a spontaneous trip today, you'll love it. Take charge. Be the voice of reason when Saturn in Pisces conjuncts the North Node in Pisces and opposes the South Node in Virgo. At first, you might be apprehensive to say something in your workplace. You may not have the authority to speak up, or you may feel unsure of how your message will be received. Although it could be daunting, it might be beneficial for you to say something instead of keeping quiet. Your professional journey may align with this moment in some way, unlocking unforeseen paths you are bound to take. With today's planetary energy, it is easy to remind yourself of your health goals. You do have health goals established, right? The notion of balance, objectivity, and a healthy lifestyle aptly characterizes you. Add to this the radical energy of today's planetary aspects and you'll feel the winds of change blowing around you. Yes, significant changes can take place now. Keep your mind ready for important decisions with plenty of rest, a healthy diet, and plenty of fresh water. If you have any public speaking to do on this day, be sure to add some humor. There's nothing like laughter to hold people's interest or to energize your audience. This can be especially helpful if your presentation takes a while, and you notice that people are becoming groggy. A good mix of information and humor can make the time fly by while increasing people's ability to retain knowledge. Try a few good anecdotes or jokes you've heard. During the moon's final hours in Capricorn, it will be making a lot of contacts, and especially with the forces that are just days away from linking up on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. With the sun in his first full day in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart and pushback from the other side of life's fence that you have come to expect over recent weeks gone, this will leave you with an intuitive sense that something has shifted. A combination of a drop in pressure and a rise in support on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence is more than just a confidence boost. Having the moon in Capricorn during the sun's first full day in your romantic sector is not only amplifying the spirit of romance and adventure, but in a way that is a taste of things to come. Not just for the coming days or weeks, but the coming months. It is the moon's alignment with Uranus in your romantic sector and the South Node in an adventurous part of your chart that is a window into their rare alliance that is just a few days away. Taurus, the beauty of today lies in your ability to stay present. Your quote of the day: peace is found in what you already have. Your color of the day is clay brown, earthy and soft. Lucky numbers: 2, 7, 14. You may be drawn to comfort. Let it nourish, not distract. Conversations around boundaries may come up. Hold them gently. Ground yourself in nature, even for 5 minutes. Stillness is where you reconnect to your power. Our eyes in the sky. Let's lean into the energy of April 23, 2025 together. Whether you've come here looking for clarity, connection, or just a moment of reflection, Trust that you're in the right place at the right time. Today's reading holds a unique rhythm, one that speaks to transformation, choice, and the quiet strength of showing up for yourself, no matter what season of life you're in. The first card that came through today is the Death card, and before we go any further, take a breath. This card isn't about literal endings, it's about deep and necessary transformation. Think of it as clearing space, much like pruning a tree. You remove what's no longer growing so new life has room to bloom. Maybe you've been outgrowing something lately, a habit, a mindset, a role you once felt comfortable in. That discomfort you're feeling? It's not failure. It's growth. And it's okay if that growth is a little messy. Have you ever rearranged a room and suddenly realized how much clutter you'd been ignoring? That's what this card does. It asks you to clear emotional or energetic clutter so you can breathe again. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles, a fresh start wrapped in curiosity and grounded intention. This is the student card, the one who's ready to learn, to begin again, to get their hands dirty and build something from the ground up. If you've been thinking about starting something new, a project, a healthier routine, a shift in how you spend your time, this card is that little green light telling you to go for it. You don't have to be an expert. You just have to begin. There's something incredibly hopeful about being at the start of something, even if it feels uncertain. Remember that every master was once a beginner. The third card in our reading is the Lovers. This is a card of choices, yes, but more deeply, it's about alignment with people, paths, and parts of yourself. It asks, are you making decisions that honor your truth? Are you choosing what you want, or what others expect from you? Maybe there's a relationship in your life that's evolving, be it romantic, platonic, or even your relationship with yourself. This card invites you to connect from the heart, not just the head. And when it comes to choices today, let love not fear guide you. The Seven of Wands shows up next, reminding you that you've come farther than you give yourself credit for. This card is about standing your ground and protecting your progress. Think about those moments where you had to hold your own when it would have been easier to just give in. Maybe you're in one of those moments now, feeling like you have to constantly defend your boundaries, your time, your energy. This card tells you that your stance is valid. You don't have to explain your growth to people who aren't willing to see it. You've worked hard to get here, and that's worth protecting. And finally, the Sun makes a glowing appearance, a beacon of warmth, clarity, and optimism. This card is a reminder that joy is not just a reward at the end of the tunnel, it can be found along the way, even in the smallest moments. Maybe it's laughing unexpectedly. Maybe it's the way sunlight hit your coffee this morning, or a message from someone you didn't know you needed to hear from. The Sun says, you are allowed to feel good. You are allowed to hope. You are allowed to experience joy even when everything isn't perfect. And today, that light is shining directly on you. So, as we weave all of this together, Death, Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, Seven of Wands, and the Sun, we see a journey from transformation into Ntayan, from aligned choices into bold self-trust, all leading to joy that you didn't have to earn, but simply remember you're worthy of. You might be at the beginning of a new chapter, or in the middle of a tough decision, or maybe just learning how to stay open in uncertain times. Wherever you are, know this: you are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. If something in this reading landed with you today, I'd love to hear from you. Are you in a season of starting fresh? Are you feeling the weight of transformation? Or maybe you've had a small joy that reminded you that life can still be sweet. Share your story in the comments. Let's build a space where we remind each other we're not alone on this path. And no matter what today brings, take a moment to celebrate how far you've come. You've made it through every day before this one, and that's no small thing. Keep going, something beautiful is unfolding, and you're part of it.